When hope is gone, undo this lock and send me forth on a moonlit walk. Release restraint level 0. Hey kids, wanna see a dead body?
Hi guys, this is the Void of the Ravenclaw. Welcome back to another fanfiction story. If you like this type of content, please smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for future updates that I post frequently on my community tab. This will be a Mortal Kombat crossover with Earth Realm, but My Hero Academia is a completely separate realm from Earth Realm. The Elder Gods sealed off that realm for some unknown reason. It remained unknown to the other realms. Now, before we continue forward with this, I might say some words from the Mortal Kombat lore wrong. I'm no expert how to pronounce certain words, so I do apologize in advance. Let's continue. Until Shao Kahn discovered it by accident by his master's orders. Shao Kahn, to find worthy warriors to recruit to his side by recruiting, either enslaving them or recruiting them from other realms. Shang Tsung is walking into the throne room of Outworld and kneeled down to one knee to Shao Kahn, that's sitting on his throne, drinking a chalice of wine. Master, I found a promising realm. We could recruit for some powerful warriors. I was very fortunate I found this realm. By pure accident, they seem to be a form of human, similar to the people that reside in the Earth Realm, Earthlings. But unlike those weaklings, these humanoids have some sort of power they call quirks. After observing this realm with my magic, who shall I send to this new realm to recruit warriors for your cause, Master Shao Kahn? We'll go to this realm personally to see if they're worthy. Remember, sorcerer, you're still hosting the Mortal Kombat tournament on your little island. Of course, Shao Kahn, as you command. Shang Tsung walked out of the throne room. Shao Kahn turned his head to one of his soldiers. Bring my daughter to me. Of course, sir. Which one? My youngest daughter. After his servants left to fetch Melina is still being Melina is still a well-kept secret. Shao Kahn has been training her in secret after she was created in the Blood Pits. She's still a clone of Katana. I'm keeping that the same in this story. She's just much younger than Katana. You wanted to see me, father? That I did, daughter. We're going on a little family outing to a new realm that Shang Tsung discovered recently here. Melina raised her eyebrow at the mention of the snake sorcerer. Melina has no love for the man. He's a vile creature in her eyes. She detests the snake, but she kept her comment about the sorcerer to herself. and replied to her father, "Understood, father. When are we leaving?" "Immediately, Melina." As both left the throne room and walked down the hall so they could get to the part of the castle, to the teleportation room where they use to go to different realms when you're not using straight up portal magic. What I've been told is quite similar to Earth. Similar creatures, but a slightly difference compared to the two. No, you want to know, daughter, but I don't want to ruin the surprise. Shall we? You'll see soon enough, daughter. As they approached the portal device that was connected to the unknown realm by Shang Tsung to able to get access to this realm. After all, it was sealed off. It wasn't a simple task for Shang Tsung to achieve. Shao Kahn and Melina stepped through the portal. When they arrived, Shao Kahn used sorcery to keep him and his daughter concealed from the locals of this realm. They don't want to be spotted. Shao Kahn wants to observe this humanoid species to judge if they're worthy to be in his command. Shao Kahn heard some noise of battle, so he decided to check it out. As Shao Kahn and Melina went to investigate it, the noise of battle clashing, to see a fight between a more buffer blonde man fighting against a boy with long green hair and glowing green eyes, fighting to the death. Izuku rushed towards Muscular as their fists collided with each other, making a small shockwave. As they both slid backwards from their impact of their fists. Not bad, but I'm curious. Did I kill one of your loved ones or something? You did attack me out of nowhere. I'm just simply curious, kid. All you need to know, scum, is I've been ordered to eliminate you. So shut up and fight. I don't converse with scum like you. Instead of getting mad, Muscular had a grin on his face. I like you, kid. You have spunk. It's quite a shame that I have to kill you now, but no matter. Don't worry, I can't worry over spilt milk after all. Your kind is always a dime in a dozen. Green electricity starts to emanate off of Izuku's body as he activated his quirk and charged his opponent with his increased speed, breaking the city street underneath him as he ran forward towards his opponent and land a fist across Muscular's face as electricity begins to circulate throughout Muscular's body, shocking him from the inside out from a simple punch, as he immediately returned the favor with his own punch across Izuku's face. In response for the punch in the face, Izuku viciously headbutt Muscular several times in the face, dazing him, then uppercutting him in the air. Izuku punched the air towards Muscular's falling body as a green lightning bolt shoot out of Izuku's fist, smashing into Muscular's stomach. while he's still in airborne, as he's screaming out in pain from being electrified again and hitting the ground, making a human-sized crater on the pavement of the street, basically. Muscular tried to get up. Ezekiel rushed towards Muscular, and so did a girl to the side. As they both rushed towards Muscular, Ezekiel from the front, and the girl from behind. As they both grab onto Muscular's arms. Got you. Now you die. This is where the fun starts. As Muscular watched both of his arms begin to decay rapidly. Muscular screamed out in pain from losing both of his arms, as the brother and sister both grab onto his face with all 5 fingers placed touching his skin, as they begin to decay the rest of his body. You're getting pretty good. How are you adjusting to the copy of my decay quirk, brother? Oh, I know you've had it for a couple years now. You never talk about it, so I had to ask. It still feels a bit odd. I'm just glad Father modified it so I could touch anything without worrying about decaying it on accident. You know, Father could do the same thing with your quirk. It should be more effective during the real thing. No thanks, brother. My decay quirk will achieve that ability by my efforts alone, through training. Thanks for the help, brother. I know you don't do this sort of thing very often. You normally do missions by sensei solo. You're more of a lone wolf type of guy. You're right, I don't normally team up with anyone, but you're different, sister. Your family. I may be a villain, but I have no interest in what Father is doing. I'm just following orders. I don't share the same hatred that Father and you, sister, have for the #1 hero. Don't get me wrong, I have no problem killing him, given the opportunity. I just don't have any ill feelings towards the man. Regardless of my personal feelings on the hero, I will always remain loyal to Father. That will never change. Father's only things I have left. No, brother. I wasn't questioning your loyalty. I know you would never openly betray Father or the League. We should probably get out of here. We weren't being very quiet about it. It's only a matter of time before the heroes show up. Shall we, brother? As Shigaraki extended her hand outwards for her brother to take it, as they both hold hands walking down the street. They would do this often. Ever since Shigaraki found out that because her brother has a copy of her quirk, she could touch him with all 5 fingers without worrying about decaying him. If she tried to decay him, she could, but it prevents her from accidentally decaying her brother. They would do this often. Have physical contact without her worrying about decaying by accident. It helped Shigaraki greatly with her emotional state. Ever since Inko died during childbirth, giving Ezekiel life, Shigaraki picked up the role as big sister and mother figure for Ezekiel while he was growing up. Shigaraki was the one who brought up to All for One to give her brother a copy of her quirk so they could have something similar between them to bond more. So they could develop a more deeper bond between the two of them. Izuku currently is 16 years old, and his sister Shigaraki is about 20 years old. As both siblings walked down the street unaware that Shao Kahn was observing them and following them with his daughter by his side, that's Melina is about around the same, well, technically she is the same age of Izuku. I could see why the sorcerer was interested in this realm, Father. The green-haired boy is quite powerful for a humanoid. I was quite surprised by his capabilities as well, daughter. Let's follow them to see where they go. I'm quite curious now. Izuku walked through the portal in the alleyway as Shao Kahn followed shortly with Melina. Izuku kneeled down to one knee in front of his father. Mission completed, Father. Muscular is dead. As you ordered, Father. Excellent work, my children. You and your sister did an amazing job. Unfortunately, he's one of many that needs to be eliminated off the board. I'm afraid there'll be more in the future. I'm afraid there's going to be future missions like this in the future. But we can worry about that at a later date. We have guests to entertain. Reveal yourself. I can't see you, but I know you're there. The moment the unknown visitors revealed themselves, Shigaraki immediately rushed into attack. Izuku looked at his father for orders as he nodded at his son, as Izuku appeared right next to his sister and stopped her hand from going any further, as Shigaraki's fingertips is mere inches away from Shao Kahn's face. Despite his upper face being concealed by his mask, Shigaraki has no doubt believed that her quirk can easily decay it, and his entire face. What are you doing? Father would want a word with him, so stand down, sister. Don't be so bummed out. If you're lucky, you might be able to kill them afterwards and ruin my fun. I do apologize for my children. Kids will be kids after all. Who are you, and what exactly do you want? I've never seen such a attire. Your clothes are very different. It's quite alright. After all, we did surprise you. I haven't came here to cause any trouble. You're very fortunate I don't desire this realm. If I did, I would have already been in the process of conquering it and making the people of this realm to submit to my whim, like I do other realms. For who I am Shao Kahn, ruler of Outworld. I come from a different realm, entirely than yours. I came to this realm to look for strong warriors. What I suggest is an alliance between the two of us. I could tell me and you are kindred spirits, in a way. I sense power from you. There's can tell if it's true, but I need more proof. for, for me to believe you. I highly doubt you're from some other realm, but I'm not narrow-minded to outright refuse the possibility. I like to believe myself as an open-minded man. Izuku, Deku, Shigaraki, leave us. I wish to talk to Shao Kahn alone. Understood, father. Come on, sister. You sure about this, brother? I don't like them. I very much would like to kill them. No, but we have our orders. I'll buy you that new game that you wanted, if you could drop this. That was enough to change her pissed off mood immediately. Just the mere mention of the game she's been wanting to get her hands on. As she took her brother's hand and walked through the portal, dragging him along to the store. Considering you introduce yourself, Shao Kahn, I'll do the same. You may call me All For One, and I'm the leader of the League of Villains. As All For One and Shao Kahn began talking to each other, getting a feel for each other's personality by swapping stories with each other, Shao Kahn could easily make him submit to him, but he decided to go on a diplomatic route this time around. He wants to learn more about this League of Villains and this All For One. So he's being friendly for now. He could tell All For One probably thinking down the same thought process. The moment when All For One mentioned the Nomus, Shao Kahn was immediately interested in these Nomu creatures. They're going over, as All For One and Shao Kahn are going over the finer details of their demands to form a alliance between the two of them. If you can provide me with some warriors and a reasonable amount of these Nomu creatures I saw in those laboratories, I will heal you of all your injuries and make a permanent alliance. A conquest of conquering realms, and I will not touch yours, as long as you remain loyal. Unfortunately, I can't outright conquer realms just yet. That would be an easy task, because of the rules of Mortal Kombat. I have to play by the rules. I have many enemies that needs to die. Normally, I would just make you submit to me like I did others in the past. But I can see a kindred spirit when I see it. Me and you, we think alike. One evil bastard to another. All For One start to laugh. You say you could heal me? Interesting. As All For One has a massive grin on his face behind his mask. I wish to see this outworld before I make a decision, Shao Kahn. Of course, All For One. I wouldn't expect anything less. What you told me to be true. I could see us both benefiting from such a partnership, Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn opened a portal up in the middle of the room as All For One got up from his throne and walked through the portal after informing his kids he'll be gone for a little bit. He told his servants to inform his son that Shigaraki's in charge while he's away. As it follows Shao Kahn with Melina by his side into the portal, into Outworld. Shao Kahn himself guided All For One around the castle, showing him all sorts of things, as All For One was extremely interested in sorcery. After getting toured by Shao Kahn himself, they returned back to the throne room. It's hard to believe there's actually other realms. This place looks so much different compared to my realm, apparently. Very well, Shao Kahn. I agree upon this alliance. In good gesture of our partnership, I will give you my son as your very first warrior. As they both shake hands, sealing the deal. Have no argument on that. All For One, I was quite impressed by your boy's performance. When I spotted him fighting that blonde earthling to the death. My son is very proficient in what he does. So, when can we start this healing process? Now, if you wish. Very well. Please, follow me, All For One. Several hours later, All For One took his helmet off to see his face in the reflection of a medium-sized mirror, seeing his completely healed scars. He's once again at 100% excellent. Just excellent. I can't wait to see the look on All Might's face when I reveal myself to be fully healed, while he's weakened, beaten. It's going to be quite a sight. I take it you're satisfied with the results? Indeed, partner, I am. Shao Kahn guide All For One through the portal to the portal room to return him back to his realm. I'll inform my son of his new mission once I get back. You could come by and get him tomorrow. I'll send one of my minions to fetch him tomorrow, All For One. Very well. I look forward to working with you, Shao Kahn. This indeed will be very interesting. As All For One steps through the portal, several hours later, All For One summoned his son. Izuku stepped through a purplish black portal and kneeled down to one knee in front of his father. Father, you wanted to speak with me? I do apologize for interrupting your bonding time with your sister. I heard you got her that game she wanted. She wouldn't stop talking about it, so I got it for her. Bribery and all. I'm very fortunate and glad you two are getting along so well. I was worried at first, but your sister has always babied you ever since she first saw you. Anyways, let's get down to business, son. I have a new mission for you. Tomorrow, one of Shao Kahn's minions will be coming to fetch you. We have an alliance with Shao Kahn. I want you to follow his orders. I need someone in his organization, in case he plans to betray me. If that happens, kill everyone. Of course, father, it will be done. Now that business is out of the way, I want to see my son with my own very eyes. As he takes off his helmet, Izuku's eyes widen to see his father's face, undamaged. How, father? Shao Kahn healed me. That was one of the reasons why I accepted his proposal of an alliance between myself and Shao Kahn. This mission will be long-term, unfortunately. I understand, father. I will complete this mission like I complete any other mission I've ever gone on. You've always been extremely loyal. I don't expect nothing I don't expect nothing less from my son. I suggest you pack up what you need. They'll be arriving sometime tomorrow. Understood, Father. Izuku got up and went through the portal and back to the bar. As he sat down at the bar stool, you look stressed, young master. What would you like to drink? Shot of whiskey, please. You know you're way too young for that, according to the laws. Gary, I'm a villain. Who cares about stupid laws? I literally kill people. So me drinking underage is really not all that big of a deal. As Gary couldn't help but almost laugh at that. He almost broke his demeanor. I suppose you are right, young master. One shot of whiskey coming up. Gary slid the shot of whiskey on the bar counter towards Izuku as Izuku caught it and took the shot. As Izuku put the shot glass on the counter, I feel better now. As much as I enjoy our banter between each other, young master, you normally don't drink alcohol unless you're going on a long-term mission. Hit the nail in the coffin there, Gary. Thanks for the drink. I needed that. Apparently, I'm going on a long-term mission, so I need to pack up. By tonight, I'll be leaving tomorrow. Leaving Gary to clean the shot glasses behind the bar counter, as Izuku made his way up to his room. There you are, brother. I just heard about your mission. I really don't like the idea of you being around that Shao Kahn fella. I just don't like him. You don't like anyone, sister. Outside of you and father, of course. Just be careful. I don't like the vibe I get off from that Shao Kahn fellow. Same here. But I have my orders. Izuki went to his room. His sister followed shortly. Shigaraki sat on her brother's bed. It's going to be so boring without you being here. Who's going to play games with me? I can't do nothing about it. For now, sister. But this will give you enough time to spend more time focusing on your main objection that you and father have. You know, kill All Might and all that. Still, it still won't be the same without you, brother. Do you know how long this mission's going to be? Your guess is as good as mine, sis. Father wasn't very specific on how long the mission is going to take. All I was told is to expect someone to come and get me tomorrow. Father wants me to follow this Shao Kahn's orders. At the same time, make sure he doesn't betray the League. If he does, I have permission to go on a killing spree. Izuku started to pack his clothes in his duffel bag, alongside with a bunch of books and a few empty notebooks, just in case he needs to analyze anyone during his mission. After talking to his sister while packing, he eventually kicked her out of his room. Then he went to bed. He eventually fell asleep. The next day, about the late afternoon, a portal opened up in one of the rooms in the bar, as All for One is standing by his son's side. As a Kakaden, give me a second. I'm not saying this right. As a Kakaden stepped through the portal that is known as Baraka. Good luck, Deku. Thank you, sir. So you must be the one that Master Shao Kahn mentioned. Follow me. Shao Kahn is expecting you, and it's not wise to keep him waiting. Lead the way. Let's get this over with. I am Baraka, and you are? Deku. Very well. Follow me, Deku. When they step out of the... After stepping into the portal and stepping out, Baraka was confused. They should be at the palace, but they're in the middle of Outworld. Baraka could see the castle in the distance, as he immediately noticed several of his people heading his direction with their arm blades out, as Baraka extended his arm blades in response and ready for a incoming attack. Be on guard, Deku. They're coming. Are they hostile? Extremely. There was no talking, no banter. The Takatans simply charged in attack. Izuku immediately dodged several range attacks from their arm blades by them shooting out at Izuku. Izuku was forced to roll out of the way and charged the first Katanen closest to him. Izuku ducked under a swung from his arm blade. Izuku grabbed onto the arm, then immediately ripped it off his body, then used his right arm to grab the Takaten by the face and decay him, surprising everyone, even Baraka. They had no idea he had that sort of ability. Izuku had the arm in his hand as he ripped out the blade out of the blade arm out of the arm basically, then decayed the arm afterwards as he charged the next Takaten with the Takaten arm blade, chopping the closest Takaten head off his body. Izuku brutally began to kill the Takaten soldiers with such viciousness that Baraka couldn't help but respect. Baraka refocuses his attention to his fight and brutally chopped down his fellow Takatens. He made short work of them. They weren't very skilled or powerful. Baraka just killed his last opponent as he turned to watch Deku's fight. Izuku dodged several strikes and kicks by several opponents all at once, and dodged an arm blade swipe occasionally. Izuku cut down two Takatens at the same time with the arm blade that he ripped out of the arm of the Takaten he killed beginning this fight. He threw his bladed weapon the Takaten gracefully donated to him and pierced the head of the strange-looking man. Izuku grabbed on the last two of the Takaten's face and lifted them up in the middle of the air as he slowly decays them, as they all scream out in pain, as they're trying to slash him with their arm blades, only for their blades to do jack shit to his modified skin. Struggle all you want. Your fate was sealed when you openly attack me for no reason. Die. As the two Takatens decay, leaving nothing but particles of the decay quirk from the ash. Well done, Deku. It's good to fight with a worthy warrior by my side. It's a nice change of pace. You're not upset I killed several of your own? It's the way of the Takatens. It's what you call routine. We better get moving. Don't know why the portal didn't take us to the capital, but no matter. Be on guard. Outworld It's not the safest place. This realm has many beasts just waiting for an easy meal. It only took them about an hour or two to get to the castle. A short note, Shao Kahn has already combined Outworld and the realm of Katana Adenia. I believe, and I'm not totally 100% the name, that's what you call it, but anyways, Adenia. Yeah, because Katana's Adenian. So Adenia. Well, anyways, if I got it wrong, I got it wrong. If not, oh well. When they stepped into the castle, they saw a woman with black hair walking towards Baraka and Izuku. I see you're back, Baraka. Who's this? I do apologize, Princess Katana, but Shao Kahn is expecting us. Very well, Baraka. Katana gave Deku, or Izuku, doesn't matter, a look over, then immediately turned around to her heels and walked away. They continued until they got to the throne room of the castle. Baraka kneeled down in front of Shao Kahn on one knee as Izuku sees Shao Kahn on the throne, as he did the same, not to be disrespectful. You may refer me as Deku. I'm at your command, my lord. You may rise to your feet. It's good to see you made it. All right. We had a slight problem with sabotage with the portal device. We will apprehend the people responsible in no time. No one betrays Shao Kahn and lives. I hope that didn't cause you any trouble. We've had a brief run-in with my fellow Katatans, Shao Kahn, but me and Deku swiftly eradicated them. Shao Kahn completely discard that Baraka got attacked by his own people. That's pretty much what they do to get to rule the tribe. It's only natural for their species to do so. It's a shame I couldn't witness myself, but there will be plenty of chances to see you in action, Deku. But I'm most pleased to hear that you worked well with Baraka. I could tell he has respect for you. That's a hard feat to achieve in such a short time. You may continue with your duties, Baraka. I have much to discuss with our new member to our little rag group. Of course, Master Shao Kahn. As Baraka stepped out of the throne room. How are you liking Outworld, Deku? It's very different compared to my realm. I'll get straight to business, Deku. There's going to be a Mortal Kombat tournament real soon. I'll give you a brief rundown. I'm a conqueror of realms. I've already merged a realm to Outworld called Adenia, but I won't go into that nasty bit of history. We'll be here all night. I want you to go to the island with Shang Tsung. I want you to be my eyes and ears. And here, take this device. This will be able to communicate when you have valid information to relay to me, if you deem it necessary to inform me. I don't want you to be part of the tournament. At least, not this time around. I might ask you to perform in a Mortal Kombat tournament in the future, but for now, I want you to be my eyes and ears. I just don't trust that snake. I already know he plans to betray me, but it's only a matter of when. If he tries to, I want you to. I will eliminate him as soon as he tries. Shao Kahn. They weren't aware at the current time their conversation was being overheard by Katana, spying on her adopted father and the new recruit that showed up out of nowhere. Just be wary of him. He's a sorcerer. If that snake is smart and value his life, he'll stay in line. Does he know? Yes, I have informed him that you will be accompanying him to the island when he leaves, towards Mortal Kombat, where it's being placed. As Shao Kahn turns to the door, you know eavesdropping is not very polite, daughter. Katana noticed she was busted, and so she walked through the door. I do apologize, father. I was simply curious. Shao Kahn began to laugh at his adopted daughter's antics. Allow me to introduce my daughter, Katana. This is Deku. I have an alliance with his leader from an unknown realm that I learned of his existence from the sorcerer Shang Tsung. I know that look, daughter. I know you don't like the man, but he does good work. Even though he's a snake. But the man does have his uses. For now, at least. But your arrival is good timing, Katana. I want you to show our new recruit to his quarters, one of the nicer ones. As you wish, father. Come along, Deku. Don't dawdle. After walking some steps into the hallway and walk up a couple of stories, as they finally got to where he'll be staying, as they stand in front of a large chamber, well, let me try this again. Large doors to pretty much a huge room. This will be your chambers. I will allow you to get settled in. Highly doubt you survive, but who knows? You might surprise me. Good night, Deku. As she walked away, no longer interested in having any sort of conversation with Izuku, thinking he'll last about a week before he ends up dead. She doesn't think too highly of Izuku. Izuku ignored her comment and walked into the room. Well, she's a rain of sunshine, as he closed the door behind him. Izuku laid in the humongous bed, staring at the ceiling. Izuku made contact with his father from a quirk, so they can keep a mental link towards each other, so they could talk in long distance. And apparently, that includes separate realms. Surprising, it actually worked. Father, can you hear me? I can hear you loud and clear, son. I've made it. I made it to Shao Kahn's base of operation. We've had a slight hiccup, but it was dealt with. Going to some sort of island where the Mortal Kombat tournament is being held. I've been ordered to watch some sorcerer. If he becomes traitor, if he turns traitor, I am to eliminate him immediately. This would be a simple mission for you. It's nothing you haven't already done before. This alliance with this Shao Kahn will benefit the League greatly. I want you to do everything he tells you to do. For now, at least. But I still don't trust the man. After all, he's too much like myself. I'm going to learn as much as possible about this sorcery from the material I got from Shao Kahn. When I get powerful enough, I should be able to go one-on-one with Shao Kahn and kill him. If he ever decides to no longer want this alliance and betrays us in the future. We might be allies now, but that won't always be the case. And I'm not the type of man to submit to anyone. Just keep me updated, son. Will do, father. As they broke contact with each other, Ezekiel proceeds to fall asleep on the very comfortable bed, getting some well-deserved rest. That's where we're going to stop it there. Hope you guys have a good night and day, judging my time zones, and I'll catch you in the next video.